So the first thing I do is I challenge you on your assumption that the market is saturated. I actually don't think that it is. I think that there's more attention on the market, there's more people buying online fitness than there ever was before, which leaves unprecedented opportunity for you, for anybody in this game. The reality of it is, it's easier than it's ever been to enter in this game. It's easier than it's ever been to do a bad job in this game, which is why there's a lot of low quality producers. But that leaves a lot more opportunity at the top. That leaves a lot more opportunity for people who are really doing a great job. There's a lot more trust in the market as well. When I started teaching people how to become an online trainer in 2013, the biggest job that they had to do was to convince clients that you could actually get a workout online. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. People are more than willing to buy things online. People are more than willing to buy fitness online. This is like a relatively new phenomenon that actually makes things a lot easier for you. So I would question your assumption on whether it's a saturated market. Now, that having been said, there are absolutely ways to set yourself apart in the market. And the biggest way to do that is actually to understand that there's only one of you, and that's your greatest marketing advantage. You see, we basically have this market right now where there's a lot of really low quality producers kind of trying to copy people who are much bigger than they are. There are massive companies out there that you just never have a hope in heck to compete with. And the reality of it is, if you try to compete with them, you're going to lose because you don't play the same game as them. If you try to play the same game as somebody who has way more money, who has way more marketing expertise, who has way more exposure than you do, you're not going to win that game. You understand that you need to play a different game. The game that you need to play is a game where you actually meet people personally. You meet people where they're at. You see, these big companies that are, quote unquote, saturating the market, they can't connect with people personally. They can't get that one-on-one referral that you can get. It's just not possible for them. So that's what you have to go deep into. That's what you have to learn more about. You have to understand, what is it about me? And this might not even be a fitness thing, but what is it about me that makes me different? We have a student, Alex Pfeiffer, who's amazing. He's an online trainer academy student. He was having a lot of trouble marketing his business. He was trying to work with professional men who wanted to get in a little bit better shape. It's like, that's cool, but there's kind of nothing that separates him from the market there. Well, when our mentors actually went in a lot deeper with him, they realized that he had this love, this obsession with craft beer. He made his own beer at home. Doesn't seem to have anything fitness. Heck, that seems to be the opposite of fitness, right? But when he went deep into that, when he started building a community of craft beer lovers, when he started creating content about how to meet your macros while still enjoying your beer, all of a sudden now, all of these craft beer lovers who wanted to get into good shape, who were men, started buying from him. This is something that big companies cannot do. This is something that low quality producers are not smart enough to do. And this is how you set yourself apart in a market that, while not saturated, is absolutely getting noisier, but it's also kind of getting, on one end, much more, same old. Everybody's copying everybody else. Everybody's doing the same thing. There are these big companies that can't compete on the smaller scales. And then on the other end, the reality of it is, yeah, there's a lot more people entering in the market, but there's a lot more people doing a really, really bad job. And the way that you set yourself apart is you enter in the market on a smaller scale, but you do it in a much more personal way, in a much more high quality way, and you will absolutely crush all of these people that are in there, and you will set yourself apart in this market that is not saturated, but is certainly busy. That's how you do it.